there, it's Susie. So this module is all about movement modifications. When I first started doing a yoga practice, and even have you ever done fitness videos and you look at it, first of all, when you buy it, of course you watch it first. But especially with a yoga practice, I would watch these and I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. So in yoga, there's a ton of movement modifications. And even sometimes in yoga class, when I was early in my yoga practice, I really needed okay, I like that modification, but I need a little deeper modification. So this video is all about movement modifications. And because I don't go so far as to think everybody can bend over and touch their toes. I didn't used to be able to bend over and touch my toes, and I work with people that bending arms up in the air and then coming all the way to the ground to put your hands flat on the ground, legs straight. That's kind of a journey. It took me probably a year and a half of doing it every single day, all day, which is also not what I'm asking you to do. But there are so many ways that we can make that journey from, a person who's not so bendy to a person who's way more bendy. And then there's also the play of flexibility and strength. So, and then throw some balance in there as well. So I use everything in my house. Everything in my house becomes a prop. When you'll go to the yoga studio and your teacher, or if you've never been to a yoga studio, you've seen yoga mats, yoga blocks, straps. Well, I go even further. My dining room table, my kitchen counter, towels, belts, patio chairs, kitchen chairs. So everything becomes something that I can modify a movement with. And then you get deeper and deeper, and it's kind of nice to use things like a bench or a couch or something that's in your home, because then you can modify how deep you're going in the movement, because you can say one week, okay, I was right here, and then the next week I went a little bit further. So I'm all about movement modification. That's what this module's about. And so I invite you to go ahead and do this module and see where you are in the modification. You may not need to full on use a chair, or you may use the seat of the chair instead of the back of the chair. So I will, in the next video, you'll see what I mean. You just kind of go through the movements and see where you are and see what works for you in your modifications. I'm going to go really deep, and some of you may be like, like kindergarten yoga, but you know what? When I started all this, I was not just a beginner, I was a pre-beginner. And in some things I was a pre-beginner. So I want this to be really accessible to everyone. And all this program is doing is helping you to form little healthy habits every day, so you don't get into conditions. Well, I could do that program, but the condition is that I can't do all the movements. Well, this makes all these movements accessible to every single body, even if you can't even near bend over and touch your toes. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.